This is volume 1 of Parent Education for Anyone Coached by Me. Volume 1. This is so I can give you information, so I have to repeat myself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I get the same questions every year. It's a different set of parents because it's new children. And it takes a long time I just get tired of telling you the same thing over and over. Why aren't we working on fitness? Well, don't let me get started on it. Go to podcast number 7, 15, 51, and 105. I don't know. There's a lot of them. I'm not a fan of fitness. I'm a fan of technique. So, parent education. Anyone affiliated with me that wants me to help your son or daughter become a great player in the game of soccer and love it for a lifetime, here is my beliefs. Volume 1, because there's going to be so many volumes, it's going to make you go nuts. Well, it's going to make my life easier because parents are going to come up to me. I'm going to be like, go to my podcast, go episode 211. Your answer's on there. I'm going to go coach now. And they always ask me questions during practice or after when I want to go home. No more. I want to send you to my podcast. Make life much easier. So, here's how it works. Here's my beliefs. I believe every player, regardless of age, you're going to come with me, any age, I don't care what it is. You're going to learn technique. You're going to master that ball. That is the very first thing. And guess what? We'll probably hardly ever get to second and third steps of soccer, which is passing, receiving, and finishing. Because we're only going to work on individual technique with the ball and balance therapy with the ball. And by doing that, you're going to connect your body, the children that are working, or anyone that's working with me, you're going to connect your brain to your body through off-balance training with the ball. So anytime a child can do a certain move with the ball, I'm going to change it to another move, and then I'm going to make it more difficult. I may have them dribble 2 balls. I may blindfold them. I'm going to make them manipulate the ball as much as possible and become off balance and teach them so many different things that they can become creative on their own. So I'm trying to give them as much information as possible. Having said that, they must train at home 7 days a week, 8 to 10 sessions a day. Did you hear that? 8 to 10 sessions a day. Whether they're 2-minute sessions, 4-minute sessions, 8-minute sessions, I don't know. It just needs to happen all the time. They need to manipulate the ball nonstop and practice over and over and over and over again, kind of like me talking to parents over and over and over and over again. They need to train at home nonstop. Encourage them. I'm going to constantly spread that message. Please train with the ball. This past summer, when I first started the Bears FC Academy, I told all the parents and all the kids, you must train with the ball 3 to 4 hours a day. You don't have a choice. That's kind of how I always say that. You don't have a choice. You really don't. You have to train that much. Do you not hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Train nonstop with the ball. Manipulate the ball over and over and over again. And the reason being is you guys missed the golden age of learning. Birth to like 4. If they weren't manipulating the ball all the time back then, you're going to have to overdo it later in life to catch up because your brain doesn't absorb like it did when it was an infant baby. So you have to put in the work now. And if you do that 7 days a week, 8 to 10 times a day, little sessions all the time. I mean, I want them dribbling the ball, manipulating the ball, moving it side to side with one foot, working on their balance when they play PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox, whatever they call it. If they're going to be in front of that TV, sitting, there needs to be a little ball, big ball, something underneath their feet, and they're manipulating it nonstop. Circle patterns, anything. They have to do it if they want to survive in this game to the level I want to survive. And you have to put in the work. It's no different than working on guitar or drums or, musical instrument or learning karate or anything. You have to put in the work. And after you put in the work, it becomes fun. You have to embrace the drudgery of working. You got to work. You got to put in the time. If you do that, you can survive me. Because when you come back, because right now we're only training twice a week. I'm there to give you more information and test your knowledge and encourage you those 2 times to train those off days nonstop. Okay, do you feel me? This is just volume 1 of many other volumes. Please train with the ball nonstop. I'm not kidding. It must happen because it's the math of improvement is so flippin' high. I mean, you need thousands and thousands of touches of off-balance touches, manipulating the ball nonstop, reverse step or sideways step or fakies, all these different things I teach, and it's endless. All the things I teach, nonstop. Go to my YouTube channel, learn them all. Go on YouTube. If you run out of things to do and manipulating the ball, it's gone too easy somehow. Go watch Messi, Ronaldo. Find anything online and learn it all. Steal information as quickly as possible. Technique. You must become a black belt, 14th degree black belt, if there's such a thing, in soccer of ball handling quickly so we can move on to the next steps of the game. Please do this. It's very important in order for us to survive and grow the game in my little area around Phoenix College or wherever I'm at, but that's where I'm at right now. You have to. You don't have a choice. Please do it. Good luck. Train always. That's volume 1 of many other volumes. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.